Hello, welcome back to Statman Dave Clips. Today we're looking at how Kylian Mbappé would fit in at Real Madrid now and in the future. If you are new round here, please hit that subscribe button. Of course, we're in partnership with the wonderful guys at SofaScore. If you're not checked them out, go over to the App Store and give them a download. The guys' app is absolutely sick. Anyway, let's get this party started. The news coming from the mouth of the transfer goat, Kylian Mbappé wants to join Real Madrid this summer or next summer as a free agent. He wants to make his childhood dream come true. That's why he's turning down PSG's new contract bids. No English clubs are in the race. Real have offered 160 million euros. No green light from PSG as of now. This is massive news. This is a crazy summer of football. Messi has left Barcelona. Mbappe could be leaving. Ronaldo could be leaving Juventus and going to somewhere else. Absolutely crazy. And honestly, I think with PSG, as much as we know that they are a top quality club and they want to build this kind of dynasty out with Pochettino, 160 million euro for a player that's going to not sign a new contract and has told you that is probably quite a good deal, to be fair. PSG, obviously, the reports for PSG is they are waiting for a 200 million euro offer. I thought Real Madrid had a lot of debt. Obviously, that's disappeared into smoke. And they're waiting for this move. So in terms of obviously Kylian Mbappé, profile-wise, one of the best attackers in the world of football. In his age bracket, you could say generational with Haaland is probably the two best, and you probably throw Jadon Sancho into that mix as well. But statistically, superb in terms of positions, wide left, wide right, and as a striker. Played some of his best football for me at Monaco. And the Champions League back in, 2017 for Monaco? 4 goals in 8 games. I think it might have been the season afterwards, maybe. No, it was the season before? Yeah, 16-17, when Mbappe broke onto the scene. Fantastic footballer. 6 goals in 9 games in the Champions League. Very much playing for Monaco as a striker. We all remember the celebrations and the folding arms that he did against Borussia Dortmund. Great display. And I think he's really dynamic when he plays as a striker. He offers that ability to go wide left, wide right. Basically a free roll from Kylian Mbappé. Falcao in this settlement system was a bit of a deep line forward, bring the ball, and it'll allow Mbappé to score. Obviously that Monaco team, super talented looking back on it, with the likes of Thomas Lemar, Fabinho, João Moutinho, Bernardo Silva, Falcao, and Kylian Mbappé, who was real star of the show. But 6 goals in 9 games back in 2016-17. Obviously since that day won the World Cup with France in 2018. The player of the tournament, completely carried France to lifting that trophy. 4 goals in 7 games. Was so dynamic on the right-hand side. Remember his game against Argentina. Superb from an attacking sense. Completed 7 of his 10 dribbles. Grabbed himself a brace. A fantastic footballing display, carrying France to the World Cup final and winning it on his shoulders. Obviously since then, for PSG, dominated Liga with Mbappe. So many goals. But I'd like to, call you back to the Champions League stuff. Again, this is something that Mbappe wants to win this trophy. 8 goals and 2 assists in 10 games last season, including that wonderful hat-trick where we kind of felt it was a bit of a changing of the guard moment, playing on the same pitch as Lionel Messi. 5 shots, 10 dribbles completed, and of course grabbing himself a lovely hat-trick playing from that left-hand side. PSG kind of that season, of course, getting knocked out by City in the semi. Very much 4-3-3. Very much Kylian Mbappé as the highest player in terms of average position on the pitch. Neymar kind of not in the 11 that day against Barcelona. Injured, but very much kind of the season before as well. In the Champions League. Got to the final. Lost to Bayern Munich. But as well, kind of like looking at the performances that he put in that year as well. 5 goals and 5 assists. Just a superb footballer and a player that is dominant in the Champions League. And when I look at the Champions League, obviously, it's because that is the top level of European football. And Mbappe has been doing it since 2017, really being that guy to carry them forward. Obviously, his Liga stats from last season, absolutely disgusting. 27 goals and 7 assists in 31 games. Very left-sided. So the question is, where does he fit in at Real Madrid? Real Madrid very much in an absolute mess. And right now, in terms of the style, in terms of the formation, poor. And I think when you look at the Real team and you kind of compare it to what we've previously had, you're thinking Ramos, Varane, Eder Militao and Nacho Fernandez. You're thinking Gareth Bale is back at the moment. Isco's back in midfield. Very much in a kind of a changing of guard situation. So let's have a look at the tactically how Real Madrid are setting up under Carlo Anchelotti this season. Very much 4-3-3. There's been a few experiments from Ancelotti in terms of using the likes of Isco again in midfield, using other players in those central positions to try and get the best out of them. Obviously, with Eden Hazard out wide as well, with Bale, Benzema, and of course Hazard as the front three. In terms of where Camavinga comes in to this Real Madrid, I think we could look at it in two parts. If Mbappe were to move this summer, I think he basically comes in either wide left or wide right. Rotated either with Hazard if he's going to come in on that left-hand side, or Bale if he's going to play right-sided and Hazard to stay left, and having that front three of HBM. Hazard, Benzema and Mbappe would be absolutely disgusting. Of course, Toni Kroos is still around. And the midfield a little bit more workmanlike with Valverde, Vasquez providing the overlap in play. We saw Mbappe, of course, for France playing right-sided at the World Cup and being so dominant. That would allow Hazard to play on that other side. Alternatively, you're looking at kind of attacking down the other wing, having David Alaba, more of an offensive option, throwing Gareth Bale back into the team, and Mbappe playing wide left. I think that's probably Mbappe's best position in a sense. Benzema very much operating as a false 9, Bale as an inverted winger kind of cutting in, and Mbappe being that goal scorer, the guy getting into the box. Then that could be quite important for Ancelotti's Real Madrid, getting Mbappe into the danger zone where he can really cause some problems. And that's kind of like looking at Real Madrid now, Real Madrid in the future, with the players available to them on the market, could be very, very different. We talk about the long-term side of Real Madrid, having the likes of Rodrigo and Vinicius in there as young attackers is going to be very, very important. But very much Mbappe fits into that same demographic. So maybe Vinicius is playing wide right, Benzema probably still doing it in that striking position. The other players available, obviously, contract-wise, the same time Mbappe's contract comes up, is Camavinga of Rennes and also Paul Pogba, that could be in a new-look Real Madrid team. And I think that, ultimately, they look so much better with those 3 Frenchmen in the side. And I think that puts them back to the top level of European football. There's going to be a bit of a transitional time at Real Madrid at the moment, but basically, in signing Kylian Mbappé, you are getting that goal-scoring Ronaldo replacement. You have the rotation of experience in there. If they were to look at a Benzema replacement long term, maybe a Rodrigo could facilitate that role. Maybe you change it up and you've got Mbappe in the middle. And you've got a very fluid front three of Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrigo that could just basically all could interchange positions and make them very difficult to deal with. How good Camavinga could be joining Casemiro in that defensive midfield, giving Paul Pogba the complete license to go forward and throwing David Alaba into that attacking unit could really work out in the future for Real Madrid. Of course, there's still questions at centre-half, but Eder Militao has got good quality. If you can get the right partner, you think he could be a top level player, very dominant, good on the ball, good passer and so forth. So, very interesting time at Real Madrid. And if Mbappe were to join Real, I think Real are definitely back into that conversation of challenging for top honours over the next few seasons in the Champions League and, of course, in La Liga. Thanks for watching, guys. If you are new around here, please hit that subscribe button. That is how Kylian Mbappé could fit in at Real Madrid now and also in the future. Scary, scary times. Please get into the chat. Who do you think Real Madrid should sign next? A centre-back? A right-back? Let me know in the comments below. I've been Statman Dave. If you are new around here, please hit that subscribe button. See you later.